Hey, Pastor Steve Waldron here with a perennial bestseller. Came out over 25 years ago, The 5 Love Languages by Gary Chapman. Now, when I was in Christian bookselling, I remember when this book first came out, and it sold pretty good. And so, you know, like I'll check Amazon bestseller list and stuff, and I'm like, this thing is still selling. There's no telling. I should have Wikipedia'd it and seen how many millions of books this thing has sold. But it's got to be in the millions. And it's great. I mean, what can I say? It was done in 92. This is the 95 edition, so it's not a first edition. So here's the love languages, and I will tell you that there's a lot of splicing together of these love languages. And I will tell you this, there was a book by H. Norman Wright that came out in the 80s, because I remember my Sunday school teacher, Daryl Johns, now Georgia District United Pentecostal Church Superintendent, teaching us that in our adult Sunday school class, our young marrieds class, Brother John, called Communication Key to Your Marriage. It has a lot of the same concepts. But this is very helpful. We try to get every, for premarital counseling, state of Georgia actually gives you a discount if you go through 6 weeks of premarital counseling. We get them to read this book. And so words of affirmation, quality time, receiving gifts, acts of service, physical touch. And this is people aren't exclusive one usually. They're blends, like 60% one, 20% another, 15% other, you know, on and so forth. So like quality time, there's some people that if I said I love you, they don't care. They just want to spend time with you. Words of affirmation, great job. There's some people that I could build them a monument, and they don't care. They want to hear they did a good job. Receiving gifts. Some people can say, I love you. They don't care. They want the roses, you know. Acts of service. Now that's Sister Waldron, man. Sister Waldron goes into heartfelt palpitations when I vacuum. She's like, you love me. You really love me. And I'm like, yeah. If I say I love you, she's just like, good, thanks. You know, it's just not words. Physical touch. Some people, it's physical touch. And most people, it's a blend. Just let you see. And it's a small book. You know, it's what, a couple hundred pages. Yeah, this has got like a group discussion guide in it. I don't think they have all. They have children's love languages and stuff, but this is just an average page. And it's in a real bright colored paperback is how you see it most of the time. I just picked this up used somewhere. I try to, like if I see them at Goodwills and stuff and they're in fairly good shape, I try to buy them. It's one of the things I try to pass out to people. It's just really good. So 5 love languages, there's no telling how many marriages, millions around the world that they have encouraged and blessed, Gary Chapman, by discovering this and looking at this. So it's been a real good thing. But most of all, obviously, you want to come to Jesus Christ because God is love, and that's really how you stay in love. Talk with you later in Jesus' name.